Okay. Hello. The heck? For some reason, it won't let me check audio on there. It's weird. What the heck is going on? What's happening, YouTube? Something's funky. Hang on, you guys. Give me 1 second here. It seems like I'm having issues with my browser. It'll take me just a second. All right. Can you guys hear me? All right. What's going on? Why are you being this way? Here we go. Yeah, it's just the browser being funky. Okay, there we go. There we go. That'll be about right. Okay. Hey, everybody. What's up? How you doing? We'll get Bo in here and get this going. John's at a thing today with his family, so he's not here. But don't worry, full core tomorrow to sum up what we saw today, as well as the weekly core business stuff. So there you have it. So there you go. Whoa, come back, camera. Don't do that. Yeah, hold on. Sorry. Okay. Who's here? We got people here just sitting here playing some PoE 2. Yes, I can hear you. Awesome. Put it right there. Okay. All right. Make sure these are jumping together. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Here we go. 4 minutes. Bo said give him 2, so I'm not going to call him just yet, but I will shortly. And we'll be off to the races. Does this imply we're going to see some Halo shit right there? Is that what this is? Not trying to read into this too much, because I think these are just concept art things from devs. All right, I'm going to call Bo. He'll join me as he joins me. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Go back. Let's do 60 frames. 720. Selection. There we go. That way he'll see it in full 60 frames. All right, we're 3 minutes till. Anybody got any hot topics I want to discuss? I want a freaking remaster of DA Origins. It's not going to happen today. This is all Microsoft shit, so I don't think you're going to get any like EA announcements, Raven, unfortunately. I mean, maybe you will. I don't know. They have a pretty good relationship with the Game Pass / EA Play deal. E6 or Elder Scrolls 6 release date? Possible. Doubtful. I don't think they're nearly that far in. Well, Raven, I'm with you then. I want it too. I mean, it's the best of the series. I would play the shit out of that again. Totally with you, man. Oh, you know what? That's Doom, guy, is what that is. That's Doom. Now I realize what we're looking at. That's not Master Chief. So that's probably for the Doom. We're going to hear Doom stuff.
All right. Hello.
Oh, hi, Bo Schwartz.
Oh, hi.
How do you do this day?
I'm doing good. It's a good
Yeah,
one.
yeah. You're feeling
video games.
You're feeling spry and energetic and all those things.
Getting there.
Sweet.
Spry. Well, I feel pretty good.
Yeah. All right then.
Yeah.
That's all you can
How
ask.
about you? How you doing?
I'm
today?
all right, man. I've had a busy day so far, but so far it's been pretty good. A decent day.
Decent day.
Yeah,
Glad to hear it.
which is
Did
nice.
you get your breakfast?
Yeah, I did. I have. It was small, just a little bowl. I didn't go crazy.
You had a bowl for breakfast.
I
Damn.
had a bit of a bowl, and
High calcium diet. That was in bowls. I don't know.
I don't know what's in there either. I had
Taco bowl.
I had a bowl of cereal. It was
Vitamin T.
little vitamin C for cereal. Vitamin
Yes.
vitamin X for sex. Just kidding. Hey, did you see the? I don't know if you saw this, but they're doing this little. Can you see my screen? Okay, the shared thing.
I do. It says 49 seconds. Is that accurate?
That is accurate. They're showing these
They
like
have this like symphonic edging music where it's like a song is about to start, but
it is a little edgy.
it's never actually starting.
But look at all this Doom imagery. I think we're gonna get a ton of Doom shit.
Oh yeah, Dark Ages. I guess I'd love to hear more about the Dark Ages.
Yeah. Should be exciting. For those
So
just
you think this is this like a direct thing where it's just bam, 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 and I'm out, or is it like, hello, we here at Xbox love making video games?
gamers, we heard you. I don't know. I think it's probably the first. I'll bet it's like, you know, the one they did last time where it's like developer quick chats. Ooh, we have 10 seconds. It'll be like that, and then it'll be, ooh, and now it really is etching. Jeez, listen to that.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. All games in development, not in final products. Okay, cool.
Well,
All games are available on day
disclaimers
one.
are good.
Yeah, Avowed coming out next
Day
month.
one with Game Pass. So if you're paying for Game Pass, they're trying to say here's the value in keeping your subscription.
Yeah, I'm playing Avowed next month. We'll be playing. There's a couple I'm.
Oh
get there.
shit! Yeah, man, there's so many games coming out in February.
I know.
March. It's crazy.
Feb's a monster.
Can't play them all. Like it's so crazy.
I'm pretty sure that's the one I'm most looking forward to if I had to pick one. Of all the, well, that's not true. Civ 7 is really bearing down on
Yeah.
me.
If Civ 7 hooks you, we're all the rest of the games are doomed.
Yeah, we're screwed. No pun
Alright.
intended. Doomed. Okay, 4 games, did it say? All right, it's
Yeah.
interesting because this will probably go an hour, and that means 4 games and 4 studios in 1 hour. It's pretty good. Pretty good break, or pretty good 15
I
minutes
saw
each.
the guy, the Doom guy.
Straight
He
from
was
the
hard at
depths.
work listening to an employee.
Yep, cocking his gun,
I mean,
getting ready to rock.
we got yelling guy.
See, this is after Lake Run hits. This will be us. We'll have our own offices and.
Oh, look at our devs. They can juggle. Can you imagine him going up to the camera team being like, hey, I can juggle. Do you want to get a shot of it? And they're like, hell yeah.
Here at Xbox, we can juggle. We heard you. I do kind of like this look when they do the sketchy stuff.
Ubisoft, people juggle? Probably.
Oh, these are
Someone-
the games. Sort of. All right, Game Studios Publishing. What does that mean? All right.
This is the Avowed box, because the rest of them had graphics, but no graphics here.
Not yet, anyway. It's Rare presents
Oh no, Skull and Bones.
Skull and Bones 2.
It does look like Sea of Thieves water.
A little bit.
So it should be a new season announcement, but maybe it's not even. Nope, Team Ninja.
Team Ninja. Nothing to do with water at all.
Sea of Ninjas.
Sign me up, man. I play Sea of Ninjas. That sounds great.
こんにちは。超えてくもゲームスチーム忍者の
あ
安
こんにちは。
です。
Oh, what are we making?
今日は皆様にチーム忍者が長く大切にしてきたアクションシリーズの
Okay, so we know about the new 2D Ninja Gaiden game.
Ninja Gaiden.
So maybe this is
So
the 3D one or whatever's next for that series.
Oh.
Kelth
is odd.
Kel'Thuzad back.
Sorry, I said KT.
It's easy to see that and thank Kel'Thuzad. I get it.
Yeah, or
He's-
Kelthas.
Kel'Thas. They're in our blood. These WoW
They're in our
characters.
blood.
However,
Their
Oh.
verdant spheres are on my shoulders.
Speaking of blood, these Louises.
From this husk fell an endless downpour
Yeah, I think this is a new
of
3D Ninja Gaiden. I'm guessing. Yeah, look at that guy. That's Gaiden as hell.
to this day.
Infiltrated the facility.
Damn, ninjas have really stepped up their hair dyeing game. Like, can I get frosted streaks.
Frost.
Ninja thing.
Ooh.
Oh, Platinum Games.
Yeah, look at this.
Wait, is Platinum Games doing a Ninja Gaiden?
I thought they did the last one, didn't they? Platinum do them? I thought they did the last time we saw a 3D one.
I don't know. I thought it was. No, it's Ninja Theory that does Ninja Gaiden, isn't it?
Oh, KT, yeah. That's what they showed at the beginning of this. So that's... Oh, wait, no, that's not Ninja. Ninja's an N.
I'm really confused. Who's the Ninja Gaiden guys? Is it Team Ninja or Ninja Theory?
Isn't that... Shit, I don't even know.
I don't know.
Ninja Theory says chat.
3D Ninja Gaiden was... Okay, so we're not looking at Ninja Gaiden or Gaiden.
Ninja-ish.
But, like, you could slap a Ninja Gaiden on this and call it a day. You know, it's like...
Yeah. This looks like fun, but it also looks like they want to make me bang my head against the wall a lot, and I don't know if I'm in the mood. I kind of just want to slaughter enemies and keep moving.
Oh, no, it is Ninja Gaiden. You said Ryu Hayabusa.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there he is. Look at him. Whoa, shit. By the way, you should be getting this at 60 frames for you.
At 60-ish frames, but the bitrate's like 2.
Really?
Yeah. I got a second screen open with other stuff. It's all good.
Okay.
All right, Ninja Gaiden 4. All right, it is Team Ninja.
世界中の町人の皆さん、10年以上大変お待たせしました。
Yeah.
最強の忍者
10
となり、
years since the
容赦
last
な
one?
く襲い来る敵に挑むハイスピードアクション。
Is that crazy or what? 2014, really?
忍者ガイデン4。
I thought it was
It
longer.
makes sense. I haven't seen one in a while.
本
Yeah, it
作
might have
はプ
been
ラチナゲー
longer
ムズさん
even.
との協業で開発を進めています。
It's a collaboration between Team Ninja and Platinum. Okay.
プラチナゲームズ
That's
さん
cool.
の
That's
アクシ
a
ョン
good-
というジャンルにおける実績は
You don't get much better than that combo.
ア
huh?
クション
Animations and
オートマタなど
stuff. Yeah,
素晴らしい
no,
アク
it
ションタイ
sounds
トルを生み
awesome.
出してこられました。忍者ガイデン4
Dude,
というタイトルを
Platinum Games has a
10年以上の
weird
時を超えて
opening door
新たに皆様にお
space.
届けするにあたり、より多くの方
I felt
に
like I was
新
in
鮮な
the
気持ちで
going to
プレイしてい
Squid
ただ
Game or
けるよう
something in there.
新たな世界を新主人公であるもう一人の町人、ヤクモで冒険するという形
That
で
explains why he has
制作する
frosted
ことにしました
tips
Yeah.
in his hair.
Yeah, yeah.
Platinum has all the hair dye.
先ほどご覧いただいた映像の中で、リュウハヤブサも
That's their contribution.
彼は今回物語に
Yeah, why are you teaming up with Platinum Games? Well, they've got the hair dye. So they're really good at animation as well, but it's the hair dye we're in for. Can Gaiden, or sorry, it's not his name, but can the ninja guy stick to walls like Spider-Man? What's his deal?
Yeah, that was even in the Super Nintendo era. That was the big draw. Is you could latch onto walls, climbing up in the 2D one. So yeah, wall jumping is a big Ninja Gaiden flagship ability. Arguably in an era where wall jumping was relatively new in this stage.
Yeah.
So. I think that's why they're showing it so much. Look at this iconic Ninja Gaiden move.
Good point. I didn't play the classics all that much. I respected them and sort of dabbled, but
I loved them. Like when I was a young lad and I was playing Nintendo games, the Ninja Gaiden was just my jam.
I might play one today.
And great music. Is it out, the 2D one? Not yet.
No, but I can emulate it. I mean
The
the
new
old
one?
the old
ones. Yeah. The old ones are good, but they're like Dark Souls before Dark Souls existed. They're hard. They can be really frustrating.
Like I know John loves the Mega Man series, but I was trying to play Mega Man X the other day. That game is hard as shit.
Yes. Yeah.
Freaking-
It's not very forgiving either.
No, not at all.
Part of that game being hard is it wants you to use the special powers. And it's non-linear, so you go to a level, you'll be like, this is hard. Then you go back with the Woodman ability, and then you're like, oh, this is not hard at all.
I mean, this looks really
Part
nice.
of the fun is figuring out which level you can beat with that abilities and start getting them. I mean, it looks sick.
Yeah, I like the look of it. I'll have to. Okay, so I don't know if it's controversial to say it, but I'm more interested in the 2D one, just from a aesthetic standpoint.
Damn, they make the development team look so somber. Like it's just like, look
Yeah,
how low that roof is.
Yep. I think it's just Japan.
But, you know, I'm sure. Usually when they show up the office spaces, like, look how wide open it is. Check out our foosball table. This guy's like, look at the terrible conditions our employees work in. You know this game's gonna be good.
Yeah.
They have no right.
Imagine doing
They
crunch
have
in that
no
place.
fun. They're just making this game.
Yeah.
That looks awesome.
I'm just looking to see which one of these I have. Ninja Gaiden Trilogy.
従来のシリーズからバトルスピードをさらに加速させ、目にも止まらぬスピードで敵との攻防を繰り広げることができます。
I know the temptation is great to just Souls-like everything, and maybe these guys, you
This is
know,
not gonna be Souls-like. This is Platinum Games. It's gonna be like, you know, Bayonetta or, you know, stuff. Like, it's gonna be Psycho.
all right, I'm into that then.
Look at the combat they're showing. It looks psychotic. This is not.
Yeah.
This is not methodical. This is like dopamine overload.
Kazumi in the chat says more like Devil May Cry. I'm down for that. I love Devil May Cry.
I mean, they're gonna use marketing terms to like hype the game up, but it's definitely gonna be Psycho. Could still be hard, but not in the Dark Souls way, for sure.
Okay, so the Tecmo Ninja Gaiden games from the Super NES, I think, are just remakes or re-releases of the NES game.
Yeah. Its heyday was an NES. There were 3 of them, I want to say, for NES, and then they never made other ones until they went 3D.
Oh yeah, see, this isn't improved or anything.
That's why that 2D one's so exciting. It's it's like the first one in like 20, 30 years. Like,
yeah. I don't remember how to play these.
And I never got in. Like, it was just, it missed me in the 3D era. Like, I have no idea what this is about. But what I'm seeing looks like pretty sweet.
Dude, these old games are hard as shit.
Yes.
I fired one up.
Which one?
1.
1, 2, 3.
Freaking
no,
hard. I got like.
that was the first of its kind too. You get like, oh, it has this thing where there's respawns and stuff. Like, and, yeah, it's hard.
Well, anyway. Let's see what we got. Are you excited, Uncle Scott? Yes, I am, Uncle or Nephew Owen. My nephew Owen is in the chat. Hi, Owen.
Oh, hello, Nephew Owen.
Nice to see you, buddy.
And we're just getting started, Nephew Owen. It's only the first one. We don't want to say this is their favorite one when we haven't seen.
Yeah, we've only seen this. This is going to be. There are a lot of people who really want this in their life right now. It's not exactly what I'm looking for at the moment. It's not my mood, but that 2D one, I'd love to get a look at that, but that's not a Microsoft joint. That's just it's the what's their names?
It's the Broforce guys, I thought.
Not Broforce.
The Game Kitchen, it says here. What else? Metal Slug Tactics. Oh, Shredder's Revenge. Shredder's Revenge is awesome.
Wait a minute, that's not them, is it? Who made the two like Catholic guilt games, the 2D Metroidvanias? What are those called?
Catholic. Oh, Blasphemous. Oh, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, Blasphemous. That's those guys.
Okay. I made the mistake of looking it up on Steam, and sometimes these publishers, like, you click on the developer to get more information, and it just takes you to the publisher.
Yeah, it's annoying. Oh, it's Team 17. Yeah, if you click on Game Kitchen, they don't give you. Oh no, they do.
Go to their website. There's a link to their, I think their X account. Gross.
Yeah, they don't have a.
Yeah, it's the Blasphemous guys. Okay, that's still very cool, but
it's, to me, it's even cool. Well, I actually really like the other one you mentioned too, but I like Blasphemous guys because those 2 Blasphemous games are freaking great. They're really good. They're hard though, so I guess that's.
I have one, but I haven't booted it up. But that might be on my. Yeah, I do have one, but I never played.
They're really good.
Considering those side scrollers are all they make, and they're well received, I'm highly confident in a good Ninja Gaiden.
Chat room says we've lost interest in the stream. No, this is just we're expanding. We know what this is all like cinematic fun. This is good.
Lost interest in the stream.
I think they think we're just on a different topic, but it's all connected. We're talking about Ninja Gaiden games, so.
Oh, there's another game. That's why. I guess they're re-releasing Ninja Gaiden 2.
I think they're remastering them because this looks redone. This is way too nice looking.
Okay.
So this is the last time I played one was the Xbox.
Talking about Ninja Gaiden, Rage Band. Honestly, seeing all this, the thing I'm still most excited for is Rage Band. I'm like 3D yawn. You know, like, it looks cool, but
Yeah, I hate to be that guy. I'm not trying to like poo-poo on the.
it looks cool. I have
hot
nothing bad to
newness.
say, but I just Rage Band like was more. I was like, ooh.
I'll probably play this though. Day and date Game Pass. Why not? I'll just keep paying for that shit. Game Pass.
Oh, you know what? I realized when my bitrate's low. I'm still downloading Final Fantasy Rebirth. It's like 150 gigs.
Oh, that's why.
I'll stop that. There we go. Cleared right up.
That would explain. Because I thought I was sending you a pretty good stream, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, no, it was. I'm downloading that new Final Fantasy game. Takes a lot of gigabytes.
CTB 9000 in the chat's never played a Ninja Gaiden game. I've barely touched it, so you and I are in the same boat. The last one I played was that Xbox One way back, 2, I guess it was.
Yeah, the one I have connection to is the 2D game from like nostalgia perspective. I never really played the 3D ones.
What we got here? Oh, this is
I think this is the low frame rate one
the swamp one that we keep seeing over and over that we never get, that never comes out.
At our studio, we care about world building, and we treat the setting almost like a character of its own.
I do look forward to this, but I need them to.
The alternate history we have
They've talked about it like 8 of these, so.
From the landscape to shape
Yeah,
wait, are we sure this is it?
For South of
Oh yeah, this is it. This is the low frame rate one.
Yeah, it's the low frame rate one that gives John fits that we have to talk about it every time.
Although it looks like they.
But he said he liked it, so it's not a bad. Like,
so while our protagonist Hazel is at the forefront of our story,
I'm not getting the low frame rate this time. What's going on? Did they change it?
That will leave a mark on her journey.
no, I'm still getting low frame rate unless that's your. I don't know. It's maybe it's a little more subtle. I don't know, but I definitely see low frame rate.
Did you pack everything? Mama, this ain't my first hurricane.
I don't know, dude. I think they
maybe
changed the
not.
style.
Maybe not. They might have toned it down.
I think they reworked it.
Let's go.
Yeah, I think maybe they got a lot of
Don't mumble.
feedback.
Maybe it was too much, and so they just toned it down a little.
They still look stylized. Like we're not going for realism with the art here, but
I'm just saying. Hazel, please.
yeah.
Chat says the characters are still low FPS. This is not as low as what we saw previously.
Yeah, I'd still say it's low. I still say there's a low FPS aesthetic, but they've softened it a lot. Feels like, anyways. Maybe it's just us.
I'm actually a little bummed out about that.
Hazel may start her journey as a typical 19-year-old, but
Dude, she's cool looking.
disastrous events will push her into
I
a
want to hang out with
darkly
that girl.
magical
She's
world
cool.
where she'll learn who she really is. And
Not creepy
how to
way.
tap into weaving. An ancient
She just
magical
looks
power
cool.
that redefines her trajectory in life.
Kazumi, it's the
land
RTX
itself
5090
chooses
frame
Hazel as a
generation.
weaver.
That'd be funny.
Oh, that's right.
Someone
They
who
do
can
low
see
frame rate in
beyond the
NVIDIA.
surface
Just
and
like
tap
Yeah, NVIDIA's like, hey, we'll fill those in for you, even though you meant to do it as a style choice. We'll go
Weavers
ahead
can
and just
see
fill
the
those frames in.
fabric binding
Oh, I'm
the
seeing some low
worlds,
frames in
connecting
that.
people,
I hope it's just not the
nature,
RTX of
and
that
echoes
light
of the
she's trying to
past.
grab.
Hazel
It's
can
low
perceive
frame rate
both
'cause
the
it's, like,
mystical
poorly
strands and stigmas
optimized.
in the world. Through her newfound power, she reweaves these stigmas and mends the afflicted
I'm telling you, it
creatures
changed.
she
I'll
encounters.
bet my life on it. I'm gonna go
As
find
Hazel
video
discovers
and
her
make a video
power,
about it.
I
the
don't know.
world
There are
gradually
some
shifts
parts where the
into
frame rate looks
the
lower, like
surreal,
in game. I
revealing
think
that
maybe in
creatures from old
dialogue it's not
folktales
as pronounced.
actually exist.
You up here, my salvation.
Among them is good old Catfish,
The storyteller who becomes both the guide and companion to Hazel across
See, the catfish looks low frame rate.
Yeah, no, that looks
Maybe
more like what I'm saying.
Maybe the fantasy elements have low frame rate to emphasize their from
catfish marks the true beginning
fantasy
of Hazel's
world.
journey.
And I shouldn't even say low frame rate. It's more of like a stop motion style.
Designed around textile crafting.
But
Yeah.
I like that. I'm a big fan, so I kind of
weapons
don't want them
include
not to do it if they're
weaving hooks
trying to decide what to do here.
Her magic abilities manifest with supernatural lace-like patterns, blending the traditional
Dude, this
craft with
freaking like
mystical
voodoo
elements.
shit in the bayou,
Hazel
I'm into
engages
it.
with the world through a variety of movement abilities. Those abilities
I'm actually
also
really
help
into
Hazel
this
progress on a
this
journey.
setting.
As her journey unfolds, Hazel will master new weaving abilities.
We almost named my second
Using them
daughter
to
Hazel.
traverse the
Carter
world,
was almost Hazel.
Conjure objects.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I can't
And
can't remember why we changed our
confront
mind. She was almost
Combat is
Hazel
about
and she was almost
understanding and
Daisy.
adapting to different enemy archetypes
Oh,
known as
that's a brave one.
the
Daisy would have been a brave
manifestations
one.
of
Yeah, I
corruption
think so, too.
Hazel encounters.
You're a
These
Daisy if you
fates
do.
trap
There's
Hazel in
nothing wrong with
combat
the name
until
Daisy,
she
actually.
unravels
I don't
them,
No, but it's
destroying them in the process.
I don't know what the risk is. Maybe when
Each
you're a
chain
kid.
has its own unique
you're in high
move
school.
It
set,
just feels
strengths,
like
and weaknesses
you know,
that
the
you'll need to
1950s
learn
called
and
them.
adapt to.
Want
For
bringing
example,
back. You know what I mean?
this
Like
one
it just
goes
feels
on the ground
up in the
and
era, and
unleashes
it's kind of like
devastating strikes from afar,
it's not a bad name.
while the Ravager closes the distance with chilling speed.
It's
Hazel's encounter these
just
threats with
chat room. What I'm
agile
trying to get to is like
abilities,
Southern
create
Gothic
combos,
slash the Bayou has got voodoo in it. That's a
and charge attacks.
mythology that's just
But
a
close
really
combat
fun
is
place to
risky and can
explore.
backfire because aints have powerful defensive abilities.
You know how you have like
Mastering your magical
the
skills
Old
becomes
West,
key
and
to gaining
that's
the
kind of
upper hand in combat.
mythological, or you have
Push, pull, and weave are some of the spells at your disposal
you know the
that give you a tactical
North
advantage during
Scandinavian Norse
Timing
stuff is
everything.
very mythological. It's like
Distant enemies
kind of
close
like
to
we have a
stop
few of
melee
these things, and this is one of
Put
them.
them back to interrupt and stop.
America's only 300 years old, so we got to get what we
Then
can.
Press the advantage with follow-up strikes. Spells interact uniquely with each enemy type, creating dynamic combat scenarios. Especially when facing multiple types
You're
of
close, David.
opponents
We named her after a character from
Once near death, enemies
an
can be
episode of The
unraveled,
Outer Limits.
breaking their
It was
core
a
and
This is
setting
this
the
lawyer.
is the part of the presentation
which
that I'm a
has the
little.
added benefit of providing elbows and
You know,
reducing
the
ability
explanation
cooldowns.
is basic.
If you
Because
play
I know
the
they're
combos right,
addressing.
you can enhance
They're looking at
Hazel's
it like,
readiness
oh, we
into
got to
functioning
address a wide
abilities.
audience, so let's
As
explain.
Hazel progresses in
But
the
you're
game,
like, I've
she
been doing
unlocks
this in
new
games for
moves
30
and
years. Like,
improved
please
and
don't.
you'll have to decide which areas to prioritize.
Please don't explain basic
Yeah, like
like
talent.
video game stuff as a sales point.
Yeah,
Like,
here's how talent trees work.
It's like, yes, you can, enemies attack, you can press a button and deflect their enemy. It's like, yeah, parry's been around for 5,000 years. Like, oh my god, it's not a selling point.
I was hoping for a little
Chaining
salty.
attack. Oh my, Scott, they can chain attacks in this.
That's right. They can chain attacks.
Whoa.
I'm excited because people either like or hate salty bow takes on these live video watches, so we're gonna get some great back and forth in the
No,
comments.
look,
Own Southern
I-
Gothic history.
If you don't like the way I react,
Gradually
that it's a
uncover
free
the
country.
backstories of
Please
these beings, once
govern
human or
yourself
animal,
accordingly with
were
all the love and
transformed by
respect in the world.
tragedy.
But like,
Their secrets
don't
waiting
tell
to be
people how to
discovered.
react.
As a
I agree.
weaver, Hazel
It's like,
heals his
it's like
creatures by
I agree.
that's the point of a
collecting
reaction. It's like, I'm sorry I
call
didn't
these
react in the
echoes,
way you wanted
which
me
reveal each
to. I'm
creature's
sorry.
past.
No, I like it. If you can't,
Hazel
I
must
think you should.
experience these
In life, you
echoes
should be able to
before
handle
she
other
can
people saying things that maybe go against what you would think. It's okay.
And I'm the first to admit my reaction was wrong and the game was bad or enjoyable. You know.
No, I've seen you eat crow lots of times. You're
Yeah, I love crow.
part of what I
You
like
saw
about
3
you.
crows today, apparently.
I saw 3 crows today, dude. Well, yesterday, but they freaked me
Did I eat
out.
them?
They were either crows or ravens. They were big, so I think they're ravens. That's even weirder,
Our boss
I think.
encounters and gameplay sequences also reflect
Corvids,
the
either way.
uniqueness of each creature, with distinct mechanics.
All right,
that
so we got
center
some-
around a
Like
specific
I'm.
combat.
It's also rough doing
These
this because I
encounters
love
feature
games and I love
multiple
seeing new
phases
games, but
that
I'm
ramp up
very.
in complexity.
I mean, Scott knows me. I'm very like cranky about
As the encounters
advertisements,
progress,
like
the musical
exceptionally
theme
so.
builds up,
So there's
cranking the
that
tension
element to
alongside
this always where it's like, hey, you can dodge, roll out of the way of attacks in this awesome video game. It's like, shut up! Like, oh my god.
You know what it is? You don't like being pandered to. I get it.
Yeah.
I don't either, really.
We got a long journey ahead.
But people have different tolerances for
South
it. I
of
guess.
Midnight
My mom is
unfolds
the
as a
most
hero's
tolerant.
journey,
You know
and
those
as
like
Hazel
13 of
travel
13
through a
ads when you get free
tapestry
editions of TV.
Southern-inspired
She like sits through all of them. I don't know
From
how she does it.
abysmal swamps
Drives me nuts.
to
I
flooded
can't do commercials
farmlands
at all. I hate them.
to the Appalachian
She likes it
peaks.
because she'll be like, "Oh, I'll just go on my phone
In
and I'll do a
our
bit of
magical
sewing
South,
or whatever. It's
decaying
cool.
buildings
These ads, I'll
reclaimed
just
by
do something else
nature
for a bit."
stand moments away from a
Meanwhile,
hungry
I'm like, I turn into
and
Charles
as
Manson.
Hazel
I'm like,
delves
I hate
deeper,
ads. I must.
reality bends ever more toward the fantastical.
I think Charles
No,
Manson's
that's a bit extreme. Maybe okay, not
American
Charles,
Deep
but
South fill our world.
He's a
Our team
cranky
has
pants.
infused the game
Yeah,
with
not a
thoughtful
murderer,
details
cranky
and
pants.
environmental
Yeah, he was a little
storytelling,
cranky.
like our
Turn into
bottle
Abe
trees and
Simpson.
paint
There you go,
portraits,
nailed it.
which are said to
There you
ward
go.
off evil spirits. The way to the past emerges
It would
as
be nice if
central
this game
themes, which
finally
you can
came
see
out
through
because
old abandoned buildings
I feel
and
like every
businesses struggling to
Microsoft
survive.
Direct or whatever they call these,
As you
this is one of
explore,
them.
You'll meet locals who stayed behind. even
And I
in the
think it's
face of
just
a
time,
hurricane.
dude.
So I'm
Freaking,
the last person left here.
is it good?
Oh, those damn hates.
I need to know.
This part of the river's filthy with them.
Artistically,
got
we're
their own
staying true
version
to
of
our
Dewey
Moody
Crow,
Compulsion
maybe.
signature style.
Oh, here we go. About the style.
But this time, we're using a handcrafted approach inspired by stop-motion animation,
Okay.
which allows our team to bring a distinct personality and tone into every prop and character. Because this folklore is open to visual interpretation,
Oh,
we embrace the freedom to
I don't like
reimagine
that
these
lady too
creatures
much.
and their stories, to adapt how they look, and to craft our own version of a fantastical Deep South.
yeah. See, that's cool. I'm into the look of this a lot. I just need to play
Yeah,
it.
no, visually it's stunning. Like I
At
think it looks
Compulsion
great.
Games, we look
It's also
craft
nice to
around
see somebody
central
really
themes.
leaning into
We're
stylized
ready to add talent across all
stuff
the
instead of
disciplines that
we are going to
collaborate
push
in
the
South
limits of
Denmark,
realism.
such
It's like
a
I don't need that
personality.
right now.
We hope you
Oh,
enjoy
that guy
this
was that was not
depth of
a that was not what you
We're
want
thrilled
yourself to be
announce that
slopping
it will
around like that.
launch on April
Did you
8th.
see him flopping around? I'm not saying he's a big guy. I'm saying if it were me, I don't
No.
want my jowls flapping around on a big video in
I think that's
slow
how.
motion.
I think that's like typical voice actor booth stuff, though, because they're over exaggerate for it to carry across as what it is in the game. So maybe they're just showing you how the sausage is made.
Well, there's the
Wait,
date.
is this Dune Awakening? I can't remember if it's called Sand. No,
No, what is it? Is it?
no. I just saw sand and went, "Oh, we're gonna get some Dune." I don't think so.
Anytime anybody sees sand, they think it's Dune related. I do that.
I'm just really stoked for Dune Awakening. I think
Bonjour,
I really
everyone.
want it to be good.
We are Sunfall
Bonjour.
Interactive.
Bonjour.
Welcome to our nano.
Hello.
We have made a video game for you.
You want to play it?
We are a small studio
It has the best
based in Montpellier,
cheese in
France,
France.
working on our first game.
We don't give a shit. Play it or not. We do not care.
Oh, this I'm actually
It's a turn-based
very
RPG
excited about this
set in
game.
a fantasy version of late 19th century
This
development.
this is so cool, and the
Our
JRPG
grand
mechanics look
adventure in game
awesome.
development actually started as a solo passion project. I wanted to create something like the JRPGs with turn-based combat I grew up with and loved, but that fully leveraged the latest tech, refresh the genre with new features.
Oh, this is very exciting. This I said this in our show for Best of the Year that my most anticipated might be this if it's actually coming out this year.
Jim and I
remember.
started trading IDs right away, and that quickly turned into trading files back and forth. Soon, I was creating
just
the first
looks
prototype
rad.
of the reactive turn-based system, combining real-time offense and defense element, and a cinematic battle camera system.
It's real
Things really
time.
clicked when we
Real
tested
time
the
and
first version of
turn-based.
these
These
features.
combine
We felt we had
something,
both
something.
challenging and fun.
As Tom and I went back and forth and iterated on game elements, a vision started to come together. And I shared
Where's
it with
his
an
scarf?
old
I was
friend from
told French
university.
people only wear scarves. Where's that? What's going on there?
No, I think you've been sold a
Freaking Patrick never told me the truth about those people. Bastard.
Because
I don't
I
know,
believe
seen a
that in
single
video
scarf.
games, success always starts with a strong creative vision.
He
And
gave me a
we
French
had that
scarf.
defined by 3 core elements.
Show it to you.
A story with great emotional depth, gameplay that innovates on the classics we love, and a world that is completely original, beautiful, and immersive. We founded Sunfall Interactive
I mean, it looks
on
pretty-
these tenets. A group of friends with a shared
pretty
vision
cool, like,
and the
visually,
drive
it's
to make
pretty
something
stunning.
great.
I'm wearing the French scarf now, chat, to celebrate
your legacy.
the advent of things.
Core to every great RPG is a compelling story. And Guillaume and I spent 4 years intensively developing and refining ours. And that started with the hook. 67 years ago, a massive slumbering paintress and a monolith appeared
Paintress.
with no warning. Once a year, the paintress wakes and paints a number on her monolith, and everyone who has passed that age is erased.
This is
Every
cool,
year, that
dude.
number ticks down, and everyone dies
It's
younger
like a
and
Children
younger.
of Men, but
Expeditions
in
depart to
reverse.
kill the
Yeah.
paintress, determined to fight until their final breath.
See, now
And
this is I
rather
like,
than
because we're
return,
talking about a bunch
our
of shit
story
no one
follows
does.
Expedition 33.
Man, so the enemies are ageists.
Expeditioners.
And this
We
look
honor
is
your
very,
dedication.
like, not Renaissance,
Guillaume and I knew early on that we didn't want to focus on good versus evil.
late 1700s,
What's
early
interesting to us are
18,
people
whatever
who
that era is.
Yeah,
flawed,
it
but
does
who
have
care
a
deeply about each other, and conflicts
painterly-
arise because they have different
Couldn't tell you the
perspectives
paint
on what needs
style,
to
but
be
it has
done.
a, you know.
Sorry about earlier.
Check out
We wanted
Discord.
our
Look at my
story to feel
French
dark
scarf.
and mature, with adult characters who
I'm
feel
checking
like
out Discord
real
now.
people.
Oh
with
yeah,
real
it's like the
experiences.
French colors. It's
Yeah.
like a French flag. Oh, nice.
Patrick gave me this in 2015, and I
The heart
cherish
of the
it.
story is about overcoming
Wee
an
wee poo poo.
existential threat while struggling with loss and grief.
Doesn't smell
And
like bread.
it's rooted in the characters'
smells
relationships,
like Patrick.
both to each other and to
No,
themselves.
I
Who
think that's a good smell.
who
I didn't smell
coincidentally
it.
smells a lot like smells a lot like bread.
In a
So
world like this,
fun.
okay.
how does one stay hopeful or make peace with their fate?
Yeah, Dishonored
What duty do
era
we owe to each
Kazumi, but
other
gameplay-wise,
or
not.
to
I don't think it's
ourselves?
anything like it.
These questions are deeply personal to me,
No, this said
and they
JRPG.
permeate the story
Yeah.
behind the story.
It's beautiful.
Know that Lumiere fights with you. Tomorrow comes Expedition 33.
The characters all have their own motivations and perspectives. Gustave and Lune are deeply invested in the expedition. even
Yeah,
if they fight all the
I
time.
still
To them,
think
the
this
mission
just
is
looks so
tied
good.
not
I guess
only
we'll
to
get a
their
date
family,
today.
central
That'd be
to their
nice.
identity and purpose.
Protocol doesn't cover
There's a-
every contingency.
There's
You know that.
Contrast that with Ciel, whose darkest days have already happened.
What are the stars whispering to you?
I'm gonna start wearing
Actually,
clothes where my belly shows,
the one
just to
whispering
be
to them.
solidarity with all the game
It's
ladies.
something my
You know what I mean?
Dad and I used to do.
You're gonna start wearing what? Sorry.
A shirt that shows my
Cares
belly
more
all the
about
time.
really
I want to
living
be
our
like a
life,
video
not
game
just
lady,
living longer.
so I'm gonna do
Oh, I'm
it.
sure like lots of people appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm very grateful.
I'm gonna wear it
All dark,
for
though.
core tomorrow. I'm just gonna put it on.
Along the way, they meet various colorful
let the world
NPCs
know.
and recruit Monoko, who is a friendly
Show
but
that
kinda
midriff. Don't hide it from the
bloodthirsty
world. Share it.
philosopher.
Hey, you want to hear what my wife said about you yesterday?
He has a really cool battle mechanic. where he can turn
Last
into
night she
enemies.
goes, she goes, what's your schedule tomorrow? I said, well, we're doing that core Microsoft thing in the morning. It's just me and Bo. And she goes, oh, how is Bo? And I said, he's doing good. And she says, oh, I have such a crush on Bo. That's what she said.
He is a jestful.
What she means by that is less like traditional crush and more like she just
Yeah.
thinks you're great.
They're fun and sort of ridiculous.
That's nice.
You
That's
meet
nice to hear.
Monoko and
She
you
really
know
does.
that
She
they're
just
close again.
she wants to like send you food. It's like protect you. She's motherly about you for some reason. I don't know
Who
why.
is one of the oldest and more wise
It's like
the
good
most
boy
powerful
or something
creatures
like
in
that.
the
I don't
world.
know.
You're a good
SK
boy.
is that powerful.
Will be your mount.
I think we had a nice chat at
Corners of
BlizzCon. It
the
probably, it's the lasting impression, right? Because I
If you
don't
bring him back his
normally
special
talk
spells,
to Cam,
he
so I
can
just think
unlock
Yeah, he left a good one, I
to
think.
access new areas of the
had a
world
nice
and
chat.
find
I
exciting
also
secrets.
imagine a lot of people come to BlizzCon and maybe, I don't know,
Everyone
they
has their
want
own
to see
reason
Scott and
for joining the
everyone else
expedition.
is there and
Each of
they
them
chat with
has
them.
their
But
own story.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think there's
I feel
there's
like
something
we
to
just,
that.
I was like, oh no, it's Kim. I've
Really
been hearing about you for years. We just had a chat and it was just nice.
It also turns out you're very nice.
In addition
You're a
to
nice
strong
guy.
narrative, we had the clear
That's
vision
easy
I
to
for
try.
talk to.
and
Yeah.
journalist
Try not
core
to be,
gameplay.
You're
Our
not a
reactive
dick.
turn-based system
And I like
takes the
that. I like to
traditional
surround
tool
myself with
platform mechanic we
non-dicks.
love and adds
I have my
real-time
moments,
reaction.
but yeah, overall, I try on the whole,
This
You
combat has me
guys,
so
you guys are nice
excited.
people. Wouldn't be,
Well, it all
During
works out
enemy
for
turns,
everybody
you can
when that
negate all
happens.
damage by dodging or parrying
Dude, this
at the
looks
right
so freaking good.
But balancing turn-based with real-time mechanics took a long time to get right. During initial playtests, turn-based players often found the real-time elements too hard. Some of us are still traumatized by enemies from back then. We've done a lot of
Oh my God.
rebalancing since, and with a lot of iteration,
That bad? Like,
the
it's still
formula that worked
traumatized.
well.
Yeah.
Players who
They
are
had to
good at
kill
real-time can take more
Sephiroth, I
risks,
guess, and it was a
others
scary time
can
for him.
counterbalance with items and strategies.
Like, oh my God,
A
I
big
can't
part
deal
of
with
that
it.
formula lies in the many ways
I'm
you can
legit
customize your
stoked. This
character.
is very cool looking.
We spend a lot of time designing
Just
each
visually, I'm
character's
really
unique
intrigued,
mechanics
'cause,
and their custom skill trees.
again, I'm seeing
Our
stuff
philosophy is making
no one else
every
is
type
making
of
here.
playstyle viable so that everyone can have fun with how they play the game.
That looks
Each
like
character
Lighthouse
has a unique
Robert
mechanic.
Pattinson.
Mail switches
That
between
character.
It does,
stances,
doesn't
which
it?
Yeah.
ultimately boost defense or power.
I'm tired of your
I personally like to
old
make Mail the
man,
protector
whatever he
of the
says.
group, but I'm pretty much the only one at the studio who
I've
plays it
actually
that
seen
way.
Lighthouse.
Most
Oh,
people
it's so
see her
good,
as
dude.
a glass
I need to
cannon
watch
with
it. That's
two
what I need
steps
to
and
see.
complementary skills.
They shot it in
The
square
characters can
1-1
also equip
format, so
hundreds of
square,
passive effects, which in our game
all black
are
and
called
white,
luminaires.
really claustrophobic.
Every
Oh, it's so
character has more
good.
than
It's such a
20
good
I've seen
thing.
like a little bit,
skill
couple of
trees
scenes, and they
and
also
hundreds
just
of
seem to
passive
capture a
effects.
vibe
They can gain
of almost a
through
different
Lumina
era of
and
acting
weapons.
too. It
So
seems
there are
like, you know,
tons
it's
of
not.
builds and
Very
playstyle
much.
to
And
explore.
Willem Dafoe is just a
Needless to
freaking
say, we can't wait
monster.
To see how
He's so
you'll choose
good.
to play and what kinds of build you'll design
And he calls
that
him
would
Yi.
probably
He won't call him
never
you.
even
It's always
imagine.
Yi. Ye find yourself at this lighthouse. He's like a total like that kind of voice, but it's great. It's fantastic. Highly recommend it.
Our story is set in the French fantasy world.
Whoa.
And I was really excited.
He doesn't
to
sound
design
French at all.
something Unique.
Yeah, but look at his name,
Every level
Maxon
has its own color and texture identity. For example,
He's just
the
been hanging out with the
Village is
Englishes
an
too
early
much.
area
I
in the
guess.
game where players can enjoy a fun break.
What was that?
We wanted
I want to know
something
that character.
feels
More about that
chaotic,
weird,
grungy, and toy-like.
like these guys here.
It's basically a bazaar.
Oh,
Everything
they're trolls.
disorganized,
Like
chaos everywhere.
like the hair,
huts
the.
aren't safe, built
Oh,
without
they're
much
so cool. Like character
Yeah,
design.
that feels like a pretty unique like
which is pretty
thing.
much what the Jestrels
We're
are.
all asking for this all the time. So looks like it looks
they
like
talk awesome too.
The ideas here were
It looks like we might
large,
actually get
labyrinth,
something
and
truly
senseless.
unique here,
I
and I'm
designed it as a
stoked.
vibrant place, like an old graveyard of Jestrels, or forgotten wooden toys in a box, with two main colors, red and white. I wanted to make
Okay,
it
he's
feel
got a little
cozy,
accent.
hidden from danger.
They're Canadian.
Traps and labyrinths in case enemies get
Oh
in.
yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Same process with the characters. Minoko came in a single concept. I thought of a monkey-like body, white fur with a black and red flat
See,
mask.
I'm being. Well, it's not that you can be that guy, but I will. I will enjoy.
For Eske, we needed a cuddly companion to take us around the world.
I
thought
think this
instantly
looks
of a
rad,
giant
dude. I'm
inflatable
sold.
balloon and old Victorian pillows with many intricate motifs.
Just give
We
me
start
the
with
game.
The core themes and ideas, and the visuals
Yeah,
grow
we're ready.
organically from there.
Oh, they're getting you hyped. Make sure you swipe
From the
that
very start
card
of
when
the
it comes
project,
out.
there was one thing that we
So I still think
wanted
this has an
to bring
uphill
back from
battle.
older
Like
JRPGs. A
this
feature we
game,
really loved, but
depending
it's
on how
very
the
rare
budget
these days.
happened with it,
A
has all the
completely
makings
3D
of
and navigable
it
world
sold
map.
great, critically
Yes,
well
we got a world
received,
map.
and we didn't make money, so that's the
And
only
it was a
one you're
real
getting.
challenge to create, both
You know what I mean?
artistically and
Totally.
technically. And it
Because
ended
we're
up
in
a lot
that
bigger
bubble.
than we expected. You'll
Oh, this
definitely
is
need
the
Eske's
world
help
map?
traveling around. We're super
Oh,
happy with the
that's
result, though.
cool.
Are you
There's a lot of
kidding?
side paths
JRPG
and
world map
entire
where I
hidden
can
levels.
fly and do
If you
weird
want to
shit?
fight the toughest bosses of the game, you will have
That's
to
actually.
good luck.
Why did they bury it, man? That's actually really cool. They haven't. Since the departure from 2D, nobody's done a proper ass world map.
I agree. It's usually just running around with random encounters and.
Yeah, in linear levels, they actually were just like, no, we can Skyrim this bitch. Like,
launches on April
you know, the Skyrim world
24th
map. It was kind of the
on
map,
Xbox
but
Series
at
X and
scale.
S, and
April
it's available
24th,
day one
dude.
with Xbox Game Pass.
Nice.
You can already wish this a game and follow us for more.
Is it
info.
coming to? Did they say Game Pass PC or just X and S?
invite you into the world of Expedition 33. We are a
It's
small,
gotta be
passionate
PC.
team. It's
There's
our
no way.
debut
Yeah,
game.
it's on
We
PC.
can't
It's on
wait for
Steam.
you to discover
Oh,
our
you have a
story,
wish list?
Oh, okay.
our
If it's on
world, and
there,
our take on the turn-based genre.
then it'll be on Game Pass. I'd probably buy this one
Everyone
though.
at Sun4, thank you for joining us.
Player Obscure.
Tomorrow
Yeah,
comes.
it's on Steam.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow comes.
It looks good, man. Yeah.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow comes.
Wow, this guy's all Zenny customers there. The French developer. Lots of glasses. All right, that's awesome. Oh my gosh,
Lots of glasses.
both those games in April. Shit.
So we're already at game 4. Damn.
Here comes
All
Doom.
right.
Id Software. Yeah. Listen to that shit.
Looks good.
Hello, and welcome to Dallas, Texas, home of id Software, where more than 30 years ago, a small team of game developers helped define and set a course for first-person shooters. A lot has changed since then, but our team is as passionate as ever, and the most
skip
important values at the
cutscene.
core of our
Skip
games,
cutscene.
innovation,
Gamers, we heard you.
performance,
Yep.
remain a priority for
Skip
us to this day.
cutscene.
And as you're about to
That's
see,
what this is.
those
It's totally
values
that.
are infused in every aspect of this latest installment.
Hugo's a
in the
great name.
legendary Doom franchise.
If I could, if I could be reborn and have my parents
To carry on
do it, I would be
each
Hugo
tradition. You wanna be
Johnson.
Hugo?
Yeah,
all out
I'd go for it.
groundbreaking levels of fun. So now, we're excited to share
He does
with
look
you
like
a
Tom
look at our
DeLonge.
most ambitious game yet. This is
How
Doom:
are
The
you?
Dark Ages. That was so stupid I mouthed the words.
Bloopers. Oh shit! Look at that ball, dude. Everybody know the music. I think they had the falling out with what's his name. So who we get
Yeah,
music
that
through?
Mick Gordon was not. They fell out over the last one.
Because I
In Doom: The
love
Dark
that
Ages, you will
music
feel
so
like the
much.
superweapon in the center of a medieval war against hell. Set in a cinematic sci-fi fantasy world full of locations to explore, powerful weapons to unlock, and enemies to conquer. This is a prequel to Doom 2016.
Cool.
And
Like
that's given us the
more
opportunity
Warcraft.
to reimagine every
Oh, it's a
aspect
prequel?
of this experience.
But
So
a
if you're new to the
prequel?
franchise,
Oh yeah, because the way the lore is,
will be the perfect entry
the
point
Doom,
into the series.
like the Doom guy is kind of
If
this
you're a
weird
longtime fan,
thing that's
then you'll be
existed through
proud to
time
see,
rather
in a
than
lot
just
of
being an
ways,
angry
the feel of the
human,
game is
which
really
I don't
returned to
love.
form.
But
Yeah.
So let's break it down, starting with
You just
the
ignore it.
combat.
I think they keep it more generic. I'm happier.
Oh, you were once a part of some ancient civilization of people. Like, get out of here.
Heavy, strong, but still fast. A grounded combat system with an emphasis on power over the acrobatics of Doom Eternal.
Dude.
A balance between
Shit.
enemy projectiles and player movement speed that makes strafing to aim viable again. Just like in
Bo.
the classic Doom games.
This is gonna be
But
great.
it's not all about nostalgia. Innovation
Look how
is
chunky.
always.
No
And
super
so for
shotgun
Doom:
with the
Dark
hook, meat
Ages,
hook.
it's
It
an
just looks so
all-new
chunky.
world with
Like
new tools and new
I love a
mechanics to
chunky
master.
chunk.
Let me introduce you to the Shield Saw. Block,
I love that you have to pull the cord to start it,
parry,
like it's a lawnmower.
all from one input. It's contextual, tons of depth on a single button press. You know, we want every Doom game to stand on its own as a unique experience.
I'm such a sucker for this
So
bullshit.
In 2016, we asked you to run and gun. In Doom Eternal, it was jump and shoot. And in Doom: The Dark Ages, you're gonna stand and fight.
Okay, so they're making you a tank. You're not gonna. It's gonna be less jumpy. It sounds
Yeah,
like.
which I'm fine with.
And the Shield Saw will give you the strength to go head to head with some of the biggest, baddest demons we've ever created it in.
A shield mechanic in a Doom game. Just a crazy concept, but I'm down for trying it.
Opening parry with. How about an iron flail? Or maybe an electrified
I wonder if those like Carmack and Romero, they see the newer games and just are, they just
That's right, we have 3 melee options
think
that
about
are
where
part
this
of
all
the melee
started. It must be
system,
crazy.
all on one input.
Yeah,
complete
I
with
enjoy
combos
them.
and
I
upgrades,
just
and it's
one of the
totally
puzzling
awesome.
things I find is Romero still like makes
Finish off the
Doom
demons now with an
Doom levels,
all-new,
like some
unsynced,
original Doom.
Yeah,
levels.
Doom 2 levels, I think, for the most part, right?
glory kill system. From any
And
angle,
then Carmack left meta and the whole Oculus thing. I don't know what he's doing now.
unstoppable, smashing your way through the
Carmack's
board
like
with
on the
total
more.
freedom.
He's not an attention-seeking tech bro, but he's a tech bro.
I want to interview him bad. Somebody told me that
He
he's
seems
actually
more legitimately interested in solving actual problems than going to the
Yeah.
White House, and
being a pud. He's supposed to.
Or he's a normal weirdo. He's
Yeah.
not like a
Power weirdo.
He's like, because I know his thing was an AGI. He's like, there's problems to solve here that I want to go solve, so I'm just going to do that thing.
Yeah.
But he's still pretty preachy and like on social media a lot of stuff. So I don't know.
I want to interview him. And someone told me they
yeah.
heard that he was very open to like interviews, so I might see if I can do it.
Yeah, that would be an amazing interview. And also, I think based on the interviews I've seen, you don't have to do too much talking.
No.
Like just get him onto something he likes, and he will give you.
He'll just go.
Lots of cool. He'll talk about lots of cool shit.
Yeah. And I would ask him. I'm saying, when you see these new Doom games, what does that do for you? Maybe it does nothing. Maybe he's like, nah.
I think it does. I think it's moved on. I think like for him, like at the time, it was an interesting problem to solve, and like he's like, He has opinions, I think, on how to do things and whatever, but I feel like he's just doing other shit.
Yeah, his was all.
Like,
You're right.
I had a buddy who was super into programming, and it was like he was amazing at it. But then he got so bored of it, and but I was still interested in it. But then all he wanted to talk about was electrical engineering, and making, circuit boards and stuff. And I'm like, well, that's not as cool as video games,
Yeah, but if that's what they're into, it's like, I need to solve the problem of 3D and real time, this and that. Okay, I've done it. Now we move on to the next one. And meanwhile,
like,
the rest of
they're
them.
legitimately interested in it, like to the extent we're interested in flashing lights Doom. They're like, I get nothing from this, but a circuit board, oh baby.
And then in the meantime, Romero and 4 other guys are in the back room playing Quake, and he's up front trying to figure out how to do something else.
I think he just is into the whole AI thing.
With
I
a
think
new
he's
difficulty system
he has strong opinions about that stuff, and
allow
it's working
players
out.
to tune the speed and challenge
Oh, that's
the game
cool.
to whatever fits them best. You can slow things down or speed them up. It's a Doom for all Slayers.
Dude, cool. Well, I know Bo well enough that he'll just go in there and turn them all up.
I think so.
I will probably do the default, and then see how it goes, and then adjust as I play. But... Holy shit! I'm sorry. There's a you're a giant Doom guy mech?
Yeah, they showed them only as like corpses in previous games, so I guess we're gonna see them now.
Neither of these are one-and-done features either. They have a full suite of
Oh, look at the way you get on that dragon. You just dive onto it. It's perfect.
Badass.
And the combat systems behind these features are deep and tons of fun.
Oh my gosh, dude.
And as cool as all that is, we know that fans of single-player action games expect more than just great combat to pull them through the experience. So we're excited to share with you not just the gunplay, but the world of Doom: The Dark Ages.
Exploration story.
Your hero's journey will take you to the far reaches of the Doom
I
universe.
think there's chapters. We saw combat.
From the Slayer's past, dark forests.
Yeah, I wonder. So I'm curious about the moment-to-moment stuff. Is it open worldy? Is it not corridory, but
I think the levels would be like how we saw them
in Eternal
and Doom. Like,
pretty open for a shooter.
They're like linear, but they got interesting traversal puzzles, and there's secrets to find.
Yellow key. I love this shit that's still like Doom as hell.
Yeah, it's a prologue in the past, but there's still key cards.
Yeah, I love it.
You will meet the enemy at the gates and save a city from certain destruction.
Oh, he's cool
The
looking.
medieval battlefield outside the castle walls.
This, if there's anything that taps into my masculine side of me, it's these games.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. It's
They just
like,
really
please,
get me in the
more
man.
violence. Yeah,
Right into that primal man business.
Discovering secret caves and dungeon-like mines in search of vital resources.
Dungeon-like mines. I like that.
You control the pace of the game. Where you
Oh,
go,
sweet. Underwater levels. Show me shit that'll make me mad.
and the objectives you
yeah.
pursue.
I don't know what the deal with that was.
It's a Doom sandbox full of
That's a
war
dildo.
and riches. Once you
A doom,
find
a
the enemy
doomdo.
assault, head back to the main gates because the battle isn't over yet.
The claw. This is so cool looking, dude.
And the soundtrack to your epic adventures will be composed by the award-winning team at Finishing Move, providing you with a metal soundscape that's loaded with guitars, medieval vibes, and pure adrenaline. You'll feel like you're expanding the legend of the Slayer with
Finishing
every
Move?
mission you complete.
Why does he say that like we know what that is?
And speaking of that legend,
To make us not think about Mick Gordon.
the Dark Ages, like everything else in the game, is big. It's a summer blockbuster event with everything on the line, and you are the star of the show. Your power is coveted by your enemies and withheld from your allies.
Whoa.
With the Slayer
Look at that guy.
at the start of our story, the balance of power between good and evil is shifting, and time is running out. It's a new story and the perfect entry point for new players. It's
so
easier
cool,
to
dude.
access now as we've taken the narrative out of the
All right.
codex and into the cutscene.
Finishing Move, was it the name?
old
Oh,
allies
no.
and powerful
Story.
new villains. And for
Oh, no,
returning
story.
leads directly into the Doom 2016 Slayer's Testaments.
Not
It's an
why.
action
That's not
story
what I come to
worthy
do
of the
for.
Slayer's
Please
legend.
stop, Bethesda.
I mean, maybe they'll get the tone right though this time, or maybe they'll back off from trying to fill in every
It's
hole.
probably going to be worse. They expect
We've
it to
got
be. I mean,
10
expect
years
it'll be
of
just
making
fine.
modern
It's
Doom
not going to be a
games
big
together.
deal, but you
And
know.
we've done better with
They're like,
every
oh,
game
there's a
since we've
city.
made.
And look, it's the
The
leader
hope
of the
with all
city,
this, the
and
goal,
oh, there's a
is
reason
to
this.
give players an experience
That's why I like
that's
the
fun to
angry
play
marine
as it
that
was
just
to
doesn't
make.
know when to die.
And make something
Doesn't need a
that's good
story.
enough to
I kind of agree.
the best game
Actually, I 100%
I hate this
agree.
whole like you're part of a legendary
It's for you to
league or
decide.
whatever. It's
And
like
Doom the
shut
Dark
up.
Ages
Get back to
releases.
Dragon Age, losers. Sorry, that's just I feel strongly about about that part of it.
I get you. May 15th. All right. Man, there's a lot of games coming out. Holy shit. These are
Looks good though. I'm like it's definitely a will buy on launch. Like
Yeah, it's a no brainer for me.
played the crap out of that game.
Was that our fourth game?
It was.
Oh no, we got one more. Nope, we don't. It's a montage.
It's a recap of everyone's close up of their faces.
You will feel like the super weapon in the center of a medieval war against hell.
They're cool and talented people, but they're not Rockstar. Okay.
You can say Bo is cynical, but there's a reason that you're cynical. Because
it's just,
that you can always see it. Like, these are to make everyone be relatable. Like, you can feel what they're trying to do to you, right?
Yeah.
I get it.
It's just, like, I don't think we really have, like, there was those kinds of people, like, growing up, like, these musicians often, like, the cool people, right? And they show cool shots of them and stuff. These guys are not cool. Stop doing that, you know? Like, they're cool in different ways. I just mean they're not cool, like, aesthetically, like, in that way where you're like, you know what I mean? That's what they're trading on.
Yeah.
Oh, juggling guys back.
Juggling guys back.
We got jugglers.
We got jugglers.
You know.
Thanks for watching. We have no space bar. It's only underscores here at Microsoft. No space bars. All right. Well, what'd you think?
Something of the world. I'm just bitchy, but that was pretty good. Pretty good. I don't, you know.
I'm
So
excited.
if you were worried I was going to be negative, I mean, I liked everything they showed. I don't know if everything's a day one purchase for me, but I have zero. The only complaints I have, as always, are about presentation. But like, the games themselves look pretty incredible. Honestly,
It looks like Ninja Gaiden 4 is the one that we didn't know about. There were rumors.
also, I would argue all stylized games. There isn't, you know, they didn't unreal the shit out of any of these. Like, there's nothing here that's like, you know.
I agree. Closest to that is maybe Expedition 33 has elements of that, but the world is so fantastic, it's not really.
I think, the world around it's stylized. I would actually say the one thing is like their player characters, the humans, are bordering on metahuman generic a little bit, but not really. I think it's fine. I think they look pretty cool. So
yeah, they look good.
But yeah, that's probably the closest thing to any of that.
So of these, I think my excitement meter goes Expedition 33, Doom the Dark Ages, South of Midnight, and Ninja Gaiden 4. I think that's my
That's your listing?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
This 33 thing just looks so original. They'd have to really fail here to have me lose my hype on that.
I think I'm Doom, Expedition, Ninja Gaiden, South of Midnight.
Oh, interesting. Ninja Gaiden.
I think South of Midnight looks cool, but I don't know if I'll play it. It's probably one that I'm like, looks cool, but just wouldn't play it, but not for any bad reason.
Just not a game you're into. Or
Civ's
whatever.
going to be out, and Dune Awakening's coming. It's just countless games this upcoming year. I can't even fathom
No, it's out of control, dude.
committing to like everything I think that looks cool. Like it's just not going to be possible.
So for the record, we were talking about Finishing Move earlier. They are known for music in the following games. All the way back to Halo 2, they did the music for. Halo 1, in fact. Sorry. Let's see.
Oh, so it's the Halo boys.
Some of it, up to 2 anyway. They did Grounded recently, Callisto Protocol, Borderlands 3, Crackdown 3, let's see, State of Decay 3, Star Wars Hunters. I didn't play that. So they've got a pedigree here. None of it sounds like heavy metal.
Seems like the big one.
It's not like heavy metal, none of this screams like the metal thing that Nick Gordon brought to the table. Maybe they can pull it off. It sounded what I heard sounded good from the thing they were showing. It sounded great. So.
But yeah, they don't have anything. Are you sure it's the original Halo? It looks like Halo Wars, or am I?
I'm seeing Halo Retro Revolve, or not Retro Revolve. What's that called? Oh, Combat Evolved Anniversary. So I don't know what that means because I thought the original remake or the original up-res had the same music.
Okay,
but...
I'm on their website too. They also did the soundtrack, I guess, for Tiger Woods 2004. So they've been around a while.
Oh my lord! Yeah,
Tiger Woods 2004. Assassin's Creed 2. I did some guitars for that.
Something called Cosmo.
Oh, they did do some Borderlands 2. Okay, Borderlands 2 is a goated soundtrack.
It's very good.
A lot of it was Jasper. Sorry, Kind or Kid? What's his last name? I can't remember.
I don't know.
The guy who did Jasper Kidd, the guy who did the Dark Tide soundtrack and all that.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he did Borderlands 2 as well. That's why it's so good.
They're known for whatever this is. So I'll play
they did the Tilt Brush music.
So it's very cinematic.
Yeah, I mean, all right.
I'm down. I'm down.
I would. There isn't anything here that's like, oh my god, blowing me away at these guys, but that doesn't mean it won't be good. But.
Check this out. They've done ad campaigns for Microsoft. This all sounds fine. At Microsoft, Samsung, Apple, LG, Ford, and then PayPal, Brawny Towels, Men's Warehouse. That's weird.
Men's wear.
Yeah, it's like suits.
Warehouse full of men.
It's a suit place. You get I bought a suit at Men's Warehouse once.
Oh, okay. We have a men's work warehouse in Canada. I've never heard of Men's Warehouse.
Is men's work? That's probably like steel-toed boots and stuff, right?
Yeah, steel-toed boots and like blue-collar clothes and stuff like that.
Manly stuff.
I'm sure they're fine. I'm not going to say anything bad or be cynical because I don't really know them. But Mick's kind of a legend. Big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
What I appreciate about Mick is not just the metal work in those Doom soundtracks, but there's a lot of like really cool synth work.
Oh yeah, the mix of it is what I love. Like the way he has those two kind of not genres, but those two sounds working together. Just really, I mean, it became kind of my favorite kind of music for a while there. Still is when I find it. I don't know if Mick Gordon's up to anything right now.
But he's not just doing like metal or whatever. He's like looking for new sounds. Like when you listen to the soundtrack and you kind of hear new, it might be subtle, but it's like this new vibe or this new sound or this new, it feels like something you've never heard before, even though, yeah, it's all metal. There's like a lot of originality in it. And I just wonder, you listen to this and you go, okay, what does a Doom game sound like? Electric guitars and fast drum beats and like nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing that creative or like innovative, and that makes me a little sad.
Oh, there's a ton
maybe I'll be wrong.
Ton of stuff in here. Like let's see, all the Need for Speeds lately are him. He did the Wolfenstein soundtracks, Atomic Heart, which wasn't that great of a game, but the soundtrack was awesome.
Yeah, the Wolfenstein, like the first Wolfenstein, that's also so many good songs.
Oh yeah, dude, it's really good.
Yeah, I guess. Is he working on something now?
Something called Defect, whatever Defect is. It's a immersive objective shooter, cyberpunk based, a squad based thing. I haven't even heard of this. Coming to PC and other stuff. Let's see. The trailer has probably a taste of it. Let's see what we can get out of it.
They called this city man's last resort. Because everything on the outside would kill us. We're like crabs in a barrel, fighting to get to the top. Pulled down by everyone else. By justice. That only knows how to place its boot on your neck. By outlaws that couldn't care less if you lived or died. You want to know the way to survive? You fight. Fight like a starving dog. I'm Neil.
Okay, I'm in. That sounds great.
I've never heard of this game, and I wasn't even watching the trailer. I was just listening to the music, and I'm like, that music
It's so
is
badass.
awesome.
So
It's
badass.
Like,
Freaking
it definitely
love
got. I'm like, yeah, that sounds like Mick Gordon, like all over that shit. Like,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna seek more of that out. I don't know what's going on with that game.
There's
Unreal.
no gameplay though, right? Oh, there's a little bit of gameplay.
A little bit.
Pre-production.
Yeah, it looks like a shooter, very cyberpunky. I don't know anything about it.
Based immersive shooter. I wonder if it's PvP squads or if it's just like looter shooter. Play with friends in PvP or co-op. Oh, okay.
Let's see. Chaotic gangs vie for supremacy, brought to you by industrial leading developers behind franchises like Doom, Call of Duty, and The Last of Us. So somebody
Oh, are
knew.
these people that left to make their own game? Oh, maybe the Doom is just Mick Gordon.
Let's see.
But-
Oh, it could
but
be.
I've
Yeah,
never
that's a
heard
good
of-
point. It could be. I'm adding it to my wish list. It's currently on Steam. Looks
It is,
neat.
eh? Whoa.
Don't know anything about it. Action shooter FPS, comic book, realistic. Let's see.
It's
Yeah,
called Defects,
no
right?
no dates, but that looks rad. Developers something called
I don't know.
Empty Vessel.
I've never heard of this before. Like, this is a funny way to find out about a new game. It's like, okay, what's
Empty,
Mick Gordon doing? Oh.
Empty Vessel. Let's just look them up real quick here. They are.
It's just similar to the games you played, Dark Tide and the Finals, apparently.
Let's see. New wave of gaming, redefine what the horizon can be, whatever that means. Empty Vessels, Vanguard, building games. Okay, I just need to know who they are. Contact, maybe. Oh, no, Team. Let's go to Team. Let's see if any of these names ring a bell. Here you go, chat. You guys can see.
New wave of gaming.
Garrett Young. Wei Ning, that name's familiar. Emmanuel
Yeah,
Pal,
kinda looks kinda
Kevin
familiar.
Powell, senior design director. Some of these names are familiar. Looks like a veteran team of people.
They have a team of people. There's
Yeah,
a team here.
I got a team and some kind of shit going on. Oh, here it is. All right, if you hover over these people, Emmanuel is a key content creator for Doom, Killing Floor 3, Exodus, and has been driving force behind this. Let's see, leadership at Microsoft, Activision, Disney, id Software. He helped create the development teams for the reboot of Doom, Quake, and Rage franchises. That's cool. Forza, Blade Runner 2049. He worked on the movie. This other guy. That's cool.
Systems designer for Borderlands, Smite, Tribes, and Wayfinder.
Yeah. Guy from
Those are all
15 years
games.
at Naughty Dog. That's cool. Fable, Max Payne, Tomb Raider, Batman, Rock Band. Well, it seems like a good team to me.
Their art director is the Doom Eternal guy.
Yeah.
Oh my, okay. Well, I guess they assembled a team to do their thing.
Yeah, we got to keep our eyes on this. These advisor guys just look like suits in the C-suite.
Well, I mean, yeah, but they're right. I guess they get mentioned because they gave all the money.
Yeah, this guy's a venture capitalist. It says Mike founded Vorhaus Advisors to bring his expertise and connections in digital media and gaming to help his clients. $85 billion in revenue or venture exits, whatever that means. Anyway, whatever. I'm in. Whatever that game. That game looks cool. Defect. Sign me up.
Yeah, no, it looks badass, but it's just funny some of the stuff you don't hear about. I can't imagine why I guess it's very early. I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't heard a word about this. Also, don't have your white font against your back. I can't read that. Really stupid. All right. Well, the plan is, folks, that tomorrow we'll have a proper full episode of Core. John will be back. Busy with some family stuff today, and we'll talk about what we heard about today, along with the regular Core business for the week.
Played new games.
Yeah, I did too. Also, I heard you got back into V Rising 1.0. I'm
I've
excited.
been playing V Rising. It's so good.
Got those claws in you again? Damn, dude.
Yeah, but I might have to play some Final Fantasy VII. It's Final Fantasy VII launch day.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You should go finish your download when we're done here,
Yes, it'll be another hour.
Yeah.
on a gigabit. It's kind of crazy.
It'll be fun to see you guys tomorrow, though, so tune back in, and we'll be back at it. Bo, always fun hanging out with you. And,
I'll have a great day.
I will.
And,
I'm gonna go play some classic Ninja Gaiden later, I think, just to see how hard it is. Just for fun, and I'll talk
Alright,
about
well,
it
yeah,
tomorrow.
well, make sure, like, just don't. You got to work through the frustration wall of that game. Like, there is a bit of a. It's hard because it's of its era,
Right.
and I think once you get used to it, you'll enjoy it. You'll progress and enjoy it a bit more.
Yeah.
Also know
Yeah.
that once you run out of lives, you got to start back at the beginning of the level. It's one of those. You know how you have checkpoints?
Oh,
It'll
there's no.
checkpoint. I think it'll checkpoint you. It's pretty bad checkpoints.
Yeah.
But if you like fully lose your lives, then you're like right at the start of, like, 6-1. If you die on 6-3, I think you go all the way back to 6-1. It's pretty brutal like that.
That is brutal. Holy shit. All right. Well, we'll see how long I last. It's Bo Schwartz, everybody. No,
It's Scott Johnson. Goodbye.
Bye. Okay. That's it. We're done. Thank you so much for watching our special coverage of the Xbox event. We appreciate you guys showing up for this. And if you want more, well, tomorrow, live, noon. Our normal time for the show is noon, and that is tomorrow. One day later because of John's stuff and also because of this. We wanted to make sure to have all three of us around whenever possible, and that will be tomorrow. So come back then. Be a part of it then. Show your love to us then. All right? Okay.